Back with our top headlines here at 6:50 this Tuesday. A family from Irondequoit's first visit to Highmark Stadium was cut short after they say their 8-year-old daughter was shoved by a member of Bills Mafia, causing her to fall from her seat at the game Sunday. 49ers fan Mia DiCamilla, a cancer survivor, and her family left at halftime because of that. Aron Spitzer is here in studio with that story and the message from the family. Aron.
Brennan, the family says that luckily Mia was not physically hurt during the altercation, but was emotionally shaken, causing them to leave her first ever NFL game early. Now, despite living in Rochester, Mia became a big 49ers fan because of her father. During her most recent battle with liver cancer, Mia and her dad bonded over watching games at the hospital and at home. On Sunday, she went to her first ever game, braving the cold with a smile, holding proudly an I Beat Cancer sign. However, the fun night ended shortly after the family says a drunk Bills fan pushed Mia down the stairs in unshoveled section 312.
He said, "I'm going to push through all these Niner fans." So he actually bumped me, about my son and me a little bit, and then got past me and pushed her, almost slid off the stairs and hit her like side on the chairs.
The story then caught the eye of former NFL player Antonio Brown, who is planning to FaceTime Mia today and raise awareness of her battle. Many on social media called on Bills fans to do better. Others say this isn't a reflection of Bills Mafia, but Mia says she won't be back at Highmark anytime soon.
We don't want to go back because I felt uncomfortable. I just don't feel ready to go there anymore.
Well, hopefully she does make it back at some point. Mia and her dad add they hope this incident raises awareness to what some kids are going through. Even though they are battling for their life, they still are out there trying to enjoy it. There is a GoFundMe helping support Mia's battle. At this time, nearly $20,000 has been raised. You can find that link right now at rochesterfirst.com. Brennan?
Let's get her back. Do better, people. Put her in a suite, all for free for another game. And more headlines. We do now know the name of this man, a prominent neighbor from Canandaigua, killed in a fire over the weekend. 98-year-old Severio Campagna collected and stored history of the city and over the years became part of that history. Firefighters pulled him from the scene of this house fire Saturday morning on Jefferson Avenue. He died before he could make it to the hospital. News 8 also learned he lived in that home since the 40s and was known by everyone for being outside on his porch most days and offering a friendly wave. Campagna also took and kept videos of Canandaigua, and some of that footage goes back to the 50s and 60s. The fire that would consume that video in the house started at 9 a.m., took about 2 hours to get everything under control. As soon as they learned someone might be trapped, they called in for more support. Campagna's wife and daughter got out safely. The fire was ruled an accident. The firefighters union there issued a statement on social media claiming the department hasn't been staffed properly and wanted the public to reach out to the city manager and the mayor's office. The manager told News 8 a study did show the department is appropriately staffed. RPD has identified the man hit and killed on Gregory Street early Thanksgiving morning as 45-year-old Achille Nix. He died at the hospital. Officers were able to determine Nix was hit by a Nissan Altima that's dark in color, 2015 model. If you have any leads that can help, you're asked to reach out to the Major Crimes Unit at 428-7157 or just call 911. This just in this morning, a woman from Dansville is dead after a hit and run Monday morning. That happened on Clara Barton Street. Police ID'd the victim as 67-year-old Terry Priestley, who died at the hospital. Their investigation remains ongoing. With Black Friday gone, Cyber Monday done as well, the Rochester Police Department is sharing advice on how to stop all your gifts and other packages from getting ripped off the porch during a very busy season coming up. The most important thing, obviously, keep the packages out of plain sight as soon as they show up. These are crimes of opportunity for the most part. To do that, you can give delivery tips to drivers to put packages in a specific place or that can be well hidden. You can require signatures for a drop-off or even go somewhere else to pick them up.
You could actually opt into using like an Amazon delivery location, which is an off-site location. It's a secure box. You will receive a notification that your package is there and a code to retrieve it. One of the things that I personally like to do is I opt in for delivery notifications.
To watch and hear more of their advice for the season, you can visit their account on X by searching @RochesterNYPD. With the cold and snow settling in, Rochester city leaders and county officials are sharing some new resources for those this winter who may struggle to stay warm. When the temps do dip below 32, that's when the Code Blue order is enacted, offering up more services to protect people during the harsh winter months. And this year, there are more opportunities as they expand. New warming center sites have been added, including Saving Grace Ministries, and for the first time in Brockport at Oak Orchard. On top of that, when there is a Code Blue, RTS is offering transportation to any warming center in the city free of charge. For a full list of resources, including warming center locations, you can visit monroecounty.gov. We'll check the weather, and colder weather still, lower temps to come in the days heading into the weekend with James coming up momentarily. First, though, how about this? Your current conditions as we are getting a good amount of snow, a burst of it this morning. That's the view for 490 in downtown. The view from our Greater Rock Sky Eye. In terms of accidents, do have one causing some delays, 390 southbound near the airport at the split with 490. Elsewhere, no major issues, but please be careful as you're headed out. As we look ahead, the open enrollment window for Medicare closes Saturday for 2024. So if you haven't applied or made changes that you need to, this is the time. Medicare, of course, being the federal health insurance program for those 65 and up, as well as some younger people with disabilities. Open enrollment, the window opened in October for coverage that takes effect January 1st. This is specifically for Medicare Part A and B. Medicare Advantage open enrollment is January 1st through the 31st. Another thing to keep in mind, if you like your current plan, you still have to make that same choice again. You can't just sit back and be passive and think it rollovers as is for the new year. You don't want any unwanted surprises. You can apply now through Medicare.gov. Today is Giving Tuesday, a chance to give back to some 600 local nonprofits all throughout the region. This is part of the 14th annual Rock the Day event, a donation fundraiser online that runs 24 hours. Last year, the event brought in about $1 million. The grand total going back 13 years, more than $10 million. If you want to take part and give back, every dollar, every bit of change makes a difference. You can visit rocktheday.org. That has shot up $10,000 since we've been on air since 5 o'clock now, James, up to nearly 18 grand from about 300 total donations. So $50, $60 a pop there coming in.
How about that? And join us this evening at noon show. We'll have an update for you. We'll update you this evening as well. It's amazing to see how giving we can be in this town.
Every bit. What's giving right now? The snow.
Yeah, that's right. Area-wide snow right now, but it is sliding out of here. So take it slow this morning.
We'll have more live updates, radar, and our cameras at 7:25.
Follow News 8 wherever you are on RochesterFirst.com, Facebook, X, and on our app for news and weather.